Is it my baby?
You can see it in his face. You can hear it in his voice. As far as Michael Gassaway was concerned, he had it all.
The only thing he ever wanted to do was be married and have children. That was his dream.
But fate had other plans for Michael. In 2005, the 25-year-old man heard two words no one wants to hear: terminal cancer.
Never once did we think we were going to lose him.
Michael was sure he could beat the horrific hand fate had dealt him.
He was like my rock. So when he said that he was going to be fine, I believed it.
The Fort Worth family spent 2005 and most of their life savings making trip after trip to Houston, seeing specialist after specialist.
He'd started getting worse. By this time, he was in a wheelchair.
After one doctor told them to give up and call hospice, Diana saw a rare sight, tears streaming down her young son's face.
He started crying and he said, I want to raise my babies. I want to raise my kids. He says, isn't there something you can do?
And most of our patients are those who tried everything and they were told, sorry, there's nothing else we can do.
Dr. Stanislaw Brzezinski is known around the world for his unorthodox and controversial cancer treatments. His medical use of urine and lengthy battles with the FDA, the Texas Attorney General's office, and the state medical board have made headlines for decades.
No, he's made a lot of headlines. I mean, he's had problems
good
with
and bad. Good
yeah,
and bad. Absolutely,
exactly.
absolutely. He's a controversial guy.
We are getting good results in a number of patients, and that's why people are coming to us.
Is it my baby?
Like scores of other terminally ill cancer patients, Michael and his family saw the Brzezinski Clinic as their last hope.
We didn't know where we were going to get the money to even do this.
The clinic requires large sums of cash up front. Michael was in bad shape and only had a couple of treatments at the Brzezinski Clinic before he died in an Arlington hospital.
It's not like I'm complaining that they didn't help my son. I'm complaining for the treatment after the fact, when it came to the billing issues.
Although Michael never made it back home, his mom says the clinic mailed a case full of pills.
Why are you sending a case that costs $4,500?
Michael's mom sent the unopened pills back to the clinic and a letter requesting her money back. As Diana Gassaway points out in her complaint to the Better Business Bureau, she wrote 5 letters to the clinic in 2006 asking for a refund.
I just persisted with these letters thinking that they had to see. It was so obvious. There's no way they could deny this. But they did.
In its one and only letter back, the clinic told Diana in 2006 she wasn't getting a refund and they didn't want to hear from her again.
I just wonder how many people don't even come forward to complain about it because of the grief that they're going through. Because I'm telling you, at the time, it was very hard to deal with them. And I was angry that they made me do it.
It's just heartrending. I mean, these people, these patients are on their last hope. You know, they're wanting to survive and battle their disease, and this is an added burden for them.
Last month, the Better Business Bureau was reporting the Brzezinski Clinic with an F rating due to half a dozen unresolved or unanswered complaints. Those complaints, according to the BBB, deal with billing issues, patients claiming they were billed for services they didn't receive or that had already been paid by their insurance company.
They are paying several thousands of dollars for this treatment, so that makes it even more devastating when they cannot get their money back or can't even get a response.
Did you know that the BBB had an F rating for you? I mean, did you know that?
I am not aware of this.
I don't think he liked hearing it.
No, he didn't. And the doctor let me know how he felt about me pointing it out.
10 years from now, you'll be proud that I was sitting here with you across. And you'll be ashamed that you are talking about a few little silly complaints, which were filed with Better Business Bureau.
But within days of our interview, the clinic was not only responding to the BBB complaints, refunds were being promised as well. The clinic wrote to Michael's mom telling her a refund check for $9,000 was on its way.
To be honest and fair and to give credit where credit's due, it's because of you guys. You know, you pointed this out.
The BBB currently has no rating listed for the clinic since the clinic is now in the process of resolving all the complaints.
I think that Brzezinski was surprised, shocked, and I think to a certain extent horrified. Now people have to report to him weekly about anybody who files a complaint.
Meanwhile, Burzynski is once again under fire by the Texas Medical Board. In December, the medical board filed this complaint against the doctor, accusing him of prescribing drugs to 2 cancer patients that don't meet FDA regulations regarding the use of off-label drugs.
We're moving to dismiss the complaint and for sanctions because we feel that the evidence in their files actually shows that a large part of it is just not true.
And I think they will see the light when we see each other in court, and we are going to win. And they will understand how stupid they are.
Randy Wallace, Fox 26, investigates.